Hey guys, Rail the Appreciator here. Welcome back to another video. Today I will be making a song appreciation of Kendrick Lamar's outro track on his Damn album, Duckworth. I'm excited. So yeah, let's get into this one. Duckworth is a song that epitomizes the art of storytelling in hip hop. And as we delve into Kendrick Lamar's intricate narrative about his father and his label head, Anthony Top Dog Tiffith, exploring the song's profound commentary on fate and free will. Duckworth is the concluding track of Kendrick Lamar's critically acclaimed 2017 album, Damn. The song is unique not only on this album, but within Kendrick's entire discography, as its detailed narration of a real-life encounter that could have altered the course of his life forever. Duckworth is produced by Ninth Wonder and features samples that complement the storytelling. The shifts in beats corresponds to the shift in narrative tone, enhancing the emotional impact of the lyrics. Ninth Wonder uses 3 different beats in this track, each aligning with a different part of the story. This showcases how layered production can mirror complex narrative structures. Let's first set the stage by understanding the early 90s context of gang culture, economic hardship, and the hip-hop scene in Compton, California, as which all of these play a backdrop to the narrative that Kendrick unfolds. The first verse of Duckworth begins with the line, "It was always me versus the world, until I realized it's me versus me." Here Kendrick introduces themes of internal and external conflict that he often revisits throughout his work. I feel like we should pay attention and notice how Kendrick's flow changes as he layers this narrative, starting with a lighter, almost nostalgic tone when he introduces his father Ducky, who worked at a KFC in Compton, California. Kendrick recounts how his dad Ducky would often provide free chicken to a then gangster Top Dog, who frequently targeted the KFC for robbery. This act of kindness, seemingly small at the time, would unknowingly save his dad's life and by extension, Kendrick's future. As we focus on fate and coincidence, the chorus, "Life is one funny mother effer, a true comedian, you gotta love him, you gotta trust him." This plays on the unpredictability of life and the fine line between comedy and tragedy. Kendrick suggests that fate has a sense of humor, influencing events in ways beyond human comprehension. We have survival and poverty. The song vividly portrays life in impoverished, violent neighborhoods where survival often means engaging in illegal activities. Anthony and Ducky represent 2 sides of this struggle, as one is a hustler and the other is a hard-working father. The lyric, "See, once upon a time inside the Nickerson Garden projects, this object was to process and digest poverty's dialect." Kendrick describes how people adapt to the harsh realities of poverty. The poverty's dialect refers to the culture and survival often marked by crime and violence. If we look at survival and moral ambiguity, the song provides a vivid depiction of life on low-income, violence-ridden environments, and where survival often means engaging in morally ambiguous behavior. Both Anthony and Ducky both represent different strategies for survival, hustling versus hard work. In Anthony's survival, the lyrics, "Anthony was the oldest of 7, well-respected, calm and collected, laughing and joking made life easier." Anthony is portrayed as a street-savvy figure who maintains respect and composure by navigating his harsh environments through resourcefulness and charisma. With Ducky's survival in the lyrics, "With a curly top and a gap in his teeth, he worked the window, his name was Ducky, he came from the streets, that Robert Taylor Holmes." Ducky represents a working-class figure striving to provide for his family. Despite his honest work, he remains entangled in the dangers of his environment, evidenced by the robbery plot. If we look at the symbolism, there's symbolism within KFC. The Kentucky Fried Restaurant symbolizes a crossroads where survival and morality collide. It becomes the setting for a life-altering decision. If we look at biscuits, in the lyrics, "2 extra biscuits, Anthony liked him and let him slide." The biscuits symbolize kindness and humanity in an otherwise harsh environment. Ducky's small act of generosity impacts Anthony's decision to spare his life. If we look at the resolution and the decision, Anthony ultimately spares Ducky's life, a decision that alters the course of history. In the lyrics, "They didn't kill him, in fact, it looked like they're the last to survive." This choice marks a break in the cycle of violence, leading to a positive outcome for both men and their families' lives. In the second verse, Kendrick shifts the narrative perspective to Top Dog, detailing his life of crime and his near decision to rob Kendrick's dad's KFC, a decision that would have dramatically altered both of their lives. The line, "Pay attention, that one decision changed both of their lives," emphasizes the weight of choices and the ripple effects that they create. Kendrick uses this story to reflect on broader societal issues, how circumstances of poverty and desperation push individuals into crime, and how these same individuals can be given different choices. The lyrics, one curse at a time, reverse the manifest and good karma, and I'll tell you why. Here Kendrick reflects on how one positive action from Anthony sparing Ducky's life can ripple into reversing generational curses and bringing good fortune onto others. The lyric, 20 years later, them same strangers you make meet again inside recording studios where they reap in their benefits. This lyric underscores the improbability of life's connections, showing how Anthony and Ducky's fateful interaction paved the way for Kendrick to rise to his greatness. Kendrick concludes Duckworth with a powerful revelation of how close he came to never being born. If not for his father's random acts of small kindness, this story would wrap back to the album's overarching themes, the exploration of wickedness versus weakness. Duckworth stands to a testament of the power of storytelling in hip-hop, as it proves that the genre holds the capacity for profound narratives that challenge our understanding of fate and free will. As we reflect on the intersections of fate, choice, and morality, let's truly appreciate the depth and complexity that hip-hop brings to these universal themes. As we head into the climatic revelation, Kendrick builds the narrative to a climax with the lyrics, "Whoever thought the greatest rapper would be from coincidence, because if Anthony killed Ducky, Top Dog would be serving life while I grew up without a father and die in a gunfight," and it ends with a gunshot. And these lyrics are the crux of the song, revealing the profound impact of seemingly minor decisions. Kendrick reflects on the randomness of fate and how a single altered moment could have reshaped his entire life. There's also deep irony in this song, in the fact that Top Dog would later become Kendrick's mentor and boss, despite almost nearly altering Kendrick's life irreparably. Kendrick also draws parallels between himself and the people he discusses, showcasing how their lives are so intertwined. Kendrick muses that suggesting that the irony of life's unpredictability is both humorous and bewildering. It's a commentary on the randomness of events that weave the fabric of our lives. Duckworth not only tells a story, but Kendrick also invites listeners to ponder on the nature of fate and the interconnectedness of human actions. Through his poetic narration, he challenges us to consider how close we are to different paths shaped by moments we often overlook. The song Duckworth holds profound significance in the Damn album, both narratively and thematically. As we look at the thematic conclusion, Damn explores themes like fate, choice, morality, and the duality of human nature, often presenting Kendrick in existential dilemmas. Duckworth encapsulates these themes by telling a real-life story that hinges on a single moment of chance, where a minor decision prevents a catastrophic chain of events. The song reinforces that life is shaped as much by circumstance and luck as by personal choice, one of the album's central ideas. If we look at the butterfly effect, throughout Damn, Kendrick grapples with questions of causality and consequence. Duckworth presents the ultimate example of the butterfly effect, where Anthony's decision to spare Ducky's life directly leads to Kendrick's existence and success. This idea resonates with the album's broader meditation on how past actions and external forces influence present outcomes. If we look at the role of fate in Damn, Kendrick frequently questions whether his life is guided by divine will, karma, or randomness. Duckworth closes the album by underscoring the role of fate in his story. Had Anthony killed Ducky, Kendrick's life might have ended before it even began. This revelation pushes the listener to reflect on how much control they truly have over their lives. If we look at duality and morality, Damn juxtaposes opposites: love and lust, pride and humility, loyalty and betrayal. Duckworth captures this duality by showing Anthony and Ducky on opposing sides of morality, one a robber, the other a fast food worker. Yet both are humanized and their choices transcend simplistic notions of right and wrong. This duality mirrors Kendrick's exploration of himself throughout the album, as he wrestles with his own virtues and flaws. If we look at storytelling as closure, while much of Damn is abstract and introspective, Duckworth is a grounded, personal story. By ending the album with this narrative, Kendrick roots the philosophical questions raised in this album in a concrete example from his life. It serves as a reveal, tying the album's meditations on destiny to a real event that shaped his trajectory. If we look at the circular nature of Damn, Damn has a circular structure symbolized by its looping design. The album can be played in reverse order for a different interpretation. The gunshot sound at the end of Duckworth mirrors the gunshot sound at the album's beginning on Blood, which creates a loop. The cyclical structure reinforces the themes of predestination and the interconnectedness of events, as Kendrick's life and career are framed by the pivotal moment of chance. If we look at meta-narrative and reflection, in Damn, Kendrick often addresses his listeners and reflects on his role as an artist. Duckworth takes this a step further by addressing his life's origins and suggesting his ability to tell these stories and to even exist is the result of an extraordinary twist of fate. This meta-narrative not only positions Kendrick as a chronicler of his experience, but also as a product of them. Thanks for watching this song appreciation on Kendrick Lamar's Duckworth. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and comment other songs, artists, genres, and albums that you would like me to listen to and appreciate. Thanks for watching. See ya.